What you're about to watch is the CRD Core Area Liquid Waste Management Committee, aka the Sewage Committee, at work deciding on a motion to move forward with public consultation on the Heartland site for the CRD Biosolids Energy Centre, a sludge processing plant. After the committee chair rejects a request, watch the committee descend into chaos as the chair tries to regain control.
Seeing no further hands, all those in favor of the amendment.
Wait a second. Where did Director Herbert go? He was sitting to the right of Leif Vergelen. Wasn't he? There he is. And there he goes. Okay, so who's in favor of this amended motion? There's Vergelen from Saanich, Gerard from Saanich, Brownoff from Saanich, Saunders from Saanich, Jeff Young from Victoria, and you can just see Lillian Spa's hand, alternate director from Langford. So those are 6 directors in favor of this motion. Let's see who's against.
Opposed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5? I count 6 hands.
How many do we have? So it's Isaac, Desjardins, Alto, Cullington, and Hill. Oh, and Derman.
All right, let's count up that vote. There are 13 people at the table. There's normally 15, but Director Herbert from Oak Bay is left. Dean Fortin from Victoria didn't show up to vote. And we had 6 votes for the amended motion and 6 votes against the amended motion. That's 12 out of 13. The chair, Denise Blackwell, is going to have to cast her vote to break the tie. Now listen carefully. You're going to hear a count up to 14. There are only 13 actually there, but she thinks Director Herbert's still there from when he registered at the beginning of the meeting.
The motion passes.
Okay, so what just happened here? She's counted up 6 for and 6 against. But we did hear her think that there were 14 people here. So where's this extra vote going to come from, the 7-6 vote that's needed to win? Does she think that a hand didn't go up, and that's going to count as the 7th vote? Or is her own vote that she hasn't declared going to count towards that? And that will be the 7-6 deciding vote. But the count behind the outcome of the vote isn't clear. Let's see who else is curious about this.
Motion passes. So we need a motion to move in camera. So moved.
What was the count?
Oh, a seconder, please? Yes. A seconder, please? All those in favor? Opposed? Motion carried.
Chair, could I just hear what the count was?
Okay, the meeting's now closed to the public. She asked for a motion. She asked for a seconder. She asked for a vote. No hands went up. She asked for against. No hands went up. And based on the procedure, that's assumed that it's unanimous in favor of closing the meeting. And that's what happened.
Please,
It was 7-6.
7-6 on a $750 million project. Thank you, Chair.
Chair, just before we move on, I'm wondering if I could put forward the alternate motion as well, as this has...
Okay, stop it right there. Look at Graham Hill's hand. Something's not right. He's not convinced of the count. He's going to count it again just to make sure.
No,
passed.
Director Desjardins, I'm going to rule that out of order. We've passed this one, and we've got 10 minutes, and we've also got a motion to move in camera.
Again, I would ask your indulgence. This is a significant thing that we've already made an amendment that says there's only one potential site.
Okay,
if we
and
don't add the second half to this,
So what
we
need
haven't
then-
given direction to go out and really, again,
What we need to do then is
shake our
have you
heads.
file a notice of motion for that, please.
Okay, stop it right there. This is where the meeting starts to unravel. Director Desjardins wants to address the staff report. But because Denise Blackwell is clock watching, she's saying that you need to provide a notice of motion to have it addressed at another meeting. Now we need someone to come to the rescue.
oh my Lord.
We don't have time for that today, is what I'm telling you.
We
have
don't
another
have
committee
time.
meeting in
That's
7
horrendous.
minutes.
Thank you.
Point of
So
order,
the motion
Chair.
to move
I'd like,
in
point of
camera.
order, I'd like to challenge your ruling on that and to state the case. I think it's contained in the body of the staff report, the language of the motion that that Director Desjardins is attempting to put on the floor. And I think to rule that out of order is completely inappropriate. There may be scheduling issues or other matters arising, but this is the business of this committee right now, and I believe that was a flawed ruling. The wording is right on this page. There's no need for
It's
a
right on which
director.
page?
There's no need for a director to give notice when the wording has even been provided to us by staff as alternative 2 to item 8. To provide direction to staff to continue the search for all additional potential sites for the Biosolids Energy Center.
Oh, I see you're talking about the period. All right.
That was my motion.
So he's challenged the chair. Does that require a seconder?
No.
You would
Shall
have the
the chair be
opportunity to
sustained?
consider revising your ruling, or that otherwise you have to put it to a vote that the chair be sustained.
Well, I'm going to put it to the vote because I believe that that's contrary to what we were trying to do here today. I don't think it's necessary because it's already in the amended motion, so. Do I have to vacate the chair? I'm not used to this sustaining.
Okay, now this is a procedural matter, and it's probably thorny, but Denise Blackwell has been on the Sewage Committee for almost 10 years, and she's been a Langford councillor for almost 20. And here she is, caught off guard, and she's not sure what to do, but she's the chair of this committee.
So, or do I call the vote?
There's any two directors.
Madam Chairman, so I don't have our corporate secretary here, but
I was looking
yeah,
for something.
the my recollection is you can take a motion if you have an alternate ruling that you don't accept that position. You could have a vote to sustain the ruling of the chair.
So someone needs to move that they sustain the chair?
That's correct.
Sustain the chair.
I don't think you have to bring that to.
No, it's not debatable.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a second. Who's that guy? This is right in the middle of a sewage committee meeting. He must be a director from another area that's going to sit in on the next meeting, which this meeting is run into, and he's just going to sit down right in the middle of the meeting at the table. This isn't right.
And I don't think it precludes Director Desjardins to bring the notice of motion to the next meeting. We have we have some important stuff to do with Cameron.
Looks like
Chair, I just really would like to speak to that. If we delay this 2 more weeks, we're delaying, and everything you're saying today is all about expediency. Why would we do that when this is right here? And it clearly gives a direction to say, in addition to what we've just said, that we need to be looking for other sites.
Madam Chair, the recorder has the procedure bylaw there, so.
It says, if an appeal be taken from the decision of the chair, the question, shall the chair be sustained, shall be put forthwith and decided without debate by a simple majority of the members present. And in the event of the votes being equal, the question shall pass in the affirmative. If the chair refuses to put the question, shall the chair be sustained, the board shall forthwith appoint the vice chair, or in his or her absence, one of the members to preside temporarily in lieu of the chair.
It was moved that the chair be sustained. It was seconded by alternate director Schwab.
Right.
All those in favor of sustaining the chair? I take it that those opposed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, go ahead with your motion.
Thank you, Chair. My motion is on under the item 8, the alternate, which is, better put my glasses on. Provide direction to staff to continue to search for additional potential sites for Biosolids Energy Center.
Been moved and seconded. Is there any question? Seeing that some people are packing up, I'm going to call the question. All those in favor of the motion? Opposed? The motion carries. And I would call for adjournment rather than moving into in camera because there's no time to debate the issues, and we'll have to probably, can it go to September, or do we need another meeting?
Madam Chairman, so we may need to schedule another meeting, but we could bring it forward to the board meeting directly. I'll consult with the board chair on that.
Okay. Meeting's adjourned.
So that's how the vote turned out. 7-6, a divided board on $1 billion project, as Graham Hill noted. And they're going to go ahead with public consultation on Heartland, despite all of the flaws with it. Oh well. So if you take a look at Denise Blackwell's desk, you see that the red light on her microphone's still lit. Let's turn up the volume. Did you catch what she said? She said, unbelievable. Let's listen to it again. Now, what's unbelievable? Previously on the radio, she said that she was just the voice of the committee, and the majority of the committee made the decisions. Why isn't she happy with that?
I'm just the voice of the committee, and the majority of the committee makes the decisions.